Alrighty, guys. Hello and welcome back. So, I have not I have not posted a ladder match in a little bit, and there's a good reason for that. I was traveling for work for a little bit, about a week or so, and then before that, I just had a lot of work things that I needed to get sorted out. So, earlier, I think it was last week, I was like, I need to get a ladder match. I need to do that for the channel. Plus, my ladder is really rusty. So I got on, started playing some games, and before I went on, well, quote unquote vacation, I was vacation from YouTube. I had like a sit down with Seven. If you guys aren't familiar with, I believe he's like 1600, 1700 on the ladder. He and I were casting a game along with Dragon. It was an SCTA mod. And as we got to the close of the stream, we were talking about potentially doing like a live 1v1. And, I'm not really scared of getting my ass handed to me. So I was like, sure, dude, like I'll 1v1 you. And we ended up not actually using that for the video that actually went live. But Seven did want to continue playing some 1v1 games because first off, we played SCTA, and then we played a bunch of just vanilla Supreme Commander games. I think we played like 5 or 6 games. I did take a game off of him, at least one, if I'm remembering correctly. I think I took like 1 or 2 off of him, which I'm really, really proud of because he's way better than me. But one of the things that he was saying was that I need to change up my T1 build order. So those of you guys that have watched my channel for a while, usually it looks like this: 6 Mantis, 1 MAA, 2 Medusa, and then a Scout. And what he was saying is that you need to just go primarily main battle unit so that you get the most bang for your buck out of your T1, and then you incorporate artillery and anti-air and things like that as needed. So I have been doing that religiously, and I have lost a lot of games, and they have all been in the same fashion. I've lost to air snipes, like I think the last 4 or 5 games that I've played. I take that back, I won one of those, but it was because I got kind of lucky. I got pinned down into a corner and then just went for a Hail Mary air snipe of my own and ended up winning. So here's what I think the problem is. I think he is 100% correct. I'm not blaming him or anything on like the fact that I'm losing. Like he is 100% correct that going for, at least in my opinion, I don't know, let me know down in the comments below, but that going for that kind of strategy is a good idea. I'm actually going to send you to reclaim. Is actually a good idea. I might be messing up my build order because I'm talking so much here. Is a good idea. But where I kind of drop the ball is I'm not very good at microing my interceptors correctly, and so I end up losing some. And then that puts me at an air disadvantage, and then whenever the air fight happens and there is a snipe attempt on my commander, I'm not equipped to deal with it. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be trying in this video to kind of bring together those 2 strategies. So his strategy and then what I usually do, and trying to come to like some sort of happy medium where it'll work with my more limited APM abilities. So kind of where I'm thinking this is going to go is I think I'm going to go for 2 air factories and just crank out a lot more interceptors, and that's what I'm going to do for today. And we'll see how it ends up going, but no promises. I'm up against Aragast 11. I don't think I've ever played against this guy. Going as Aeon, I am of course playing Cybran, as I always do. Lovely, lovely Cybran. You get my commander moving though. Send him out to that corner. Actually, I'll send him up here. Don't know if that's good or not, but that's what we're doing. And because I'm going to be going for a double air build, we're going to need a good amount of power here. Especially because I'm going to want to go for a calm upgrade here in a little bit. So I'm just trying to plan ahead as much as I can in the times of, relative energy abundance that I have, so that I don't run into an instance that I always run into where that I always run into where, let's try and dodge the bomb, dodge the bomb, dodge the bomb. Am I going to dodge the bomb? Damn it. Asshole. It's a special place in hell for people that go first bomber, and it's not like the penthouse suite with the look over the overlook of the lava lake. It's like the really bad dungeon, the one that's like down 12 flights of stairs and there's no elevator, so you have to walk all the stairs yourself. That's what I'm talking about here. Actually, we can just finish this up with the commander and then go and grab those, grab a couple of land factories here. Come on. Give me that adjacency. Thank you. Okay, rally point. Rally point is here. Let's start putting some pressure down. We have a lot of additional mass that's coming in right now, so we need to start thinking about adding some more factories. By start thinking about, I mean doing immediately. I apparently retasked my engineers that I had building power. And I talked a lot about adding a second air factory, but I haven't actually done it yet. Some good adjacency right there. I also need radar. Okay. Alright, so he's working with way fewer land factories, so we can put a little bit of pressure on him with the squeeze. See, he's building MAA. Gotta be good, right? Okay. A few more engineers. And every time I play this game, I'm like, I really need to set up my select all idle engineers hotkey, and I forget every single time as well. Oh, that's where a lot of them went. A lot of them were assisting the commander. Start reclaiming, and you, I need to do that. Kill the bomber. Kill the fighters. Preferably over the AA if possible. Or we can make sure that we make the most out of this opportunity. Oh, you little shit. Nice thing about Auroras, though, is you can deal with them with labs, sort of. Are you making interceptors? Okay, sweet. Reclaim, upgrade a mix. Get more units, and more power. Wow, this build takes a lot of power. Build takes way more power than I thought it would. Okay, that sort of worked. Okay. Let's go raid there. Commander's up there. Everything is moving and grooving. Am I overbuilding power yet? I don't know. This guy is making a really heavy air commitment, though. Like, how does he always seem to have more air than I do? Is it because I'm fighting over AA? I'm not sure, but let's raid that section. Please don't be any PD here. Oh, shit, there's a commander here. That's even worse. Okay, let's just send everything up there. Let's send you guys back down there to raid that. And let's just have all of our main units go here. Okay, PD there. Raid this with these labs that we built for no reason. There's a PD down there, so because now we need artillery, we're gonna add artillery into that little queue for that that guy. Get that. You. Good job. Okay. Alright, so he still has not got those mixes back yet. Guess we'll send you guys that way and send the labs up there. Okay, scout would be good, right? Yeah, scout. Let's see what we're about to run into here. Undoubtedly a PD. It's for damn sure. Start making the jump to T2. Okay. I'll send you to move this rally point. Not that rally point. This rally point. To the other side of this little choke point, and then I think we just walk up our comm and win the game, right? Oh, this was me thinking strategically and not tactically. I was like, I need to get in here and shut this position down. My commander's not there yet, though. So now his comm's going to get some airtime killing my units. I do have more on the way, though. I don't think he makes it out of this. If I can get a firing solution on his commander. So control, Shift G. Shout out to Willow. If you guys haven't seen his Shift G tutorial, it is very good. I'm not even targeting the commander. What the hell am I doing here? Alright, well, that was a missed opportunity. Luckily I have artillery now. And way too many labs. Okay. His comm is still here. We have more reinforcements on the ZV. Snipe mode on. Oh wait. God, thing I always forget. E-storage.
Under attack.
I think we're okay here. I think we're okay. As long as these units get here.
Commander under attack.
Get in there and kill the tanks, please. Oh shit. Walked my comm too far out of range.
Commander under attack.
Commander's going the wrong way again. What's he doing? He's about half health. Should be able to deal with the rest of these. Aurora and then the race. Then the race to 2500 HP begins. I think I got him right. Maybe. 3,000? Close one. Okay. Well, that ended up just being a regular, more just regular like T1 slugfest. The two air factories really did though help me maintain air superiority. Also scouting and just reading the number of T1 factories I think was really important. Never got around to taking this out just because I was focused up there, and realistically I only have enough RAM to focus on like one situation at a time. But anyway, so look for more in the future for me. Just looking at kind of his lineup right now, I think the best way that he could have beaten me here, oh, he was actually T2 here and going mercies. See, I told you, people have it out for me, man, on going for air snipes. God, I don't know, like, is it something about my face? Like, do I just have a face that says, hello, please air snipe me with mercies or corsairs or even fucking T1 bombers? God. All right. Either way, I was able to deal with him before that shit happened, which that was very close. It was 96%, and one would have pretty much done me in. If he had hit me with the one, I would have control K'd immediately and just gone for the draw. But regardless, didn't end up happening. Not a huge deal. I cut it a little close on the timing. My units went too far north, and I should have mixed in artillery here as well. It's all about, like, I'm so used to just having everything that I need immediately available in my T1 unit mix, and I need to start thinking a little bit more dynamically about mixing in what I need and adjusting that mix and things like that. So I'm getting there. I'm working on it. But anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Pretty short one today. I'll go in and I just want to look at his build real quick, and I want to see if there was any missed opportunities that I had. There's a PD here, 2 PDs there. It's a pretty heavy investment to defend 3 mixes. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and load into the replay real quick, and I just want to look at how the game developed and see if there were any hugely missed opportunities that I had, because I usually end up watching these replays and then thinking like, oh my god, those units just like I sent them in to die, and then I kept sending them to die without seeing it. So I'll be back in 1 second with the replay. Okay, back in the replay. We'll watch this at a relatively high clip here. Actually, we'll max it out for the very first part of it. Went a little heavy on the energy, I think, for his initial build. You should grab this other core max before you go for this mini E, at least in my opinion. He is reclaiming though, so that does help. Okay, so he had the bomber. Oh, okay, that's right. He went for first bomber. Okay, that many power generators makes a little bit more sense now. Walked his column up here. Tom kind of stood and did nothing though for a little bit. So he definitely followed the meta. At least that's what I've been told is meta is kind of walk your comm to this position. I don't usually do that because I don't really see a great reason to be 100% honest with you. I think that your comm is better served, especially if you know that the enemy comm is going to be here, and just like walking your commander here allows you to put your comm in a position to go comm v comm. Drop this down. So let's see. So this was definitely a missed opportunity. He was preparing for it though. With the point defense, he did have 2 factories. I did have the initiative on him though. I probably could have dealt with it, especially because he's Aeon, and so if my units can get in range, then it's kind of game over for him. Did I ever go T2? I did. Okay, so that was another thing. I was pretty sure that I had gone T2, but I forgot about it. So yeah, I think that from his perspective, as far as like what he did, I think he went a little too light on the land in his main base. I used to be a huge advocate of like 2 land factories in your base or 1 land factory in your base, and then just spread out and build like huge amounts of like perimeter production. And I have since changed my ways after some of you lovely people have commented and kind of shown me the error in my ways. So go for a lot more centralized production now with a handful of factories. Usually these are reclaim factories, and if there's nothing really to reclaim, I'll just put them on the main battle unit. But yeah, so him committing 2 factories there, but 4 factories here. If those 4 factories had been in his base and up sooner, he would have had way more T1 spam to deal with me. As it was, our KD, he undoubtedly had a better KD than I did, just because I was kind of throwing units at his commander trying to win. But yeah, I mean, I guess best advice, kind of if you're in this position, is go for a little bit more centralized production. I think another 2 factories in his main base and he would have been in good shape. And then he would have been able to answer the spam, and then he could have gone T2, and this Mercy would have been out on time, and then he would have sniped my commander there and then won. And so it's a little thing where his commander still could have walked to that position. We still could have had that little duel, but he would have had spam to back it up. And he would have been able to, I think he would have been able to beat me if he had just had a couple more factories in his base. But that's only what I think in the humble opinion of like a 1K ladder player who's been stuck at 1K for a little bit. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.